And what's funny is if you look at it and like you've played Subspace, you can remember like you can kind of tell where certain parts came from, like those rainbow wings are from like those.
They look like from the
pelican
birds,
things.
those pelican things.
Yeah. And then I think that like his main like black body is from maybe the pyramids. I'm not entirely sure. You know, I did not know that those were called pyramids until someone like said, let's put pyramid in Brawl for a character you can play as. And I kept wondering like, why is the pyramid so popular? Like, why do people care so much about playing as a pyramid? But I guess he's kind of cool looking. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just remember that was a really early project back when we couldn't like do models too good back then. But people still haven't like done the pyramid project like all the way yet. It's still kind of just lingering.
Are they working on making a moveset or just
They were actually. He was gonna have like different items just pop out for his moveset. I think. Like one of them was I think he was gonna have the beam sword at some point. Anyway, it's kind of funny like how this looks similar to Hit, but also like
it looks like everything else in Subspace at the same time.
Yeah, and I noticed it also has like those weird like big sheep ears on him on his head for some reason.
Did they do anything to like alter the final Smash, like the way it looks, like the Guardian at all, like with Mega Man?
I did not try out the final Smash. I don't think they would change it, but then again, you never know. So I have no idea if they changed the model. I'll have to look at that later.
I haven't seen very many model reports that the final Smash is changed, like on purpose. But
see, like all I was like, I was just like, you know what? This is a Subspace based character. I have to put him in Subspace to just show off that Subspace for the heck of it. Because and I really liked doing that because you don't get to see Subspace very often in my Brawl Hack reviews, and I really wish you could see it more often.
Yeah.
Like, the reason you don't see it as often is because whenever I put, most of the time, whenever you, like, try to play as a PSA in Subspace, it usually freezes after a while.
Freezes up, yeah.
I don't know why. It pisses me off, because I like playing as different characters in Subspace and being like, oh yeah, check out my new moves or whatever.
Yeah. But I have seen a few characters that are practically flawless through Subspace, but then again, some characters just like freeze up immediately.
Some of the PSAs actually do work in Subspace, but some of them don't, so it's really weird. Like one time I'll like play as like I was able to play as one of the shadows at least in Subspace with no problem. I remember the older one I was able to play as just fine, and I was able to play as Tails over Sonic just fine in that one video I made a long time ago, where I was just having fun in Green Hills modded Subspace, and that worked out pretty well and everything. But then like after a while here, I'll die and I'll switch over to Shadow over Olimar, and then after a few like 2 minutes after doing a few attacks, like it just freeze and it was like what?
Yeah, well sometimes characters like for instance the Shadow over Donkey Kong I have works flawless in Subspace and it works, and the Goku but the Scott Pilgrim.
Wait. You cut out after you said Goku. What was the Goku one?
Oh, the Goku over Captain Falcon that I had works really well in Subspace.
Yeah.
But the Scott Pilgrim, the texture goes away, so it's just like Lucas, and he's really tall and has long.
Well, I think I might know why that is. You might not have the 00.PAC. You might just have the PCS. Usually that makes it so in certain circumstances that you only you don't see right there it fails. I tried to do the forward smash and it's like nope.
Yeah, no smash for you. On another note that oh man, what were we talking about?
Well,
dang, I forgot. Yeah, I'll remember later on in this video, then I'll bring it up and go back.
I was gonna say that Subspace in general, like, I really wish we could mod like Subspace level design and like better than we can right now.
Yeah.
I know that some people can do it somewhat, but not much. And I just really wish we could like change the level design of Subspace really well and make it a different levels for it, because that'd be really cool. And also, I really wish we could like mod like the enemies to where hey, there should be a way for us to hack the enemies and the levels in order to make it just like the adventure mode from Melee. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Because adventure mode from Melee actually worked. You know why it worked? Because it actually went through stages that were from the games we were playing. It didn't have just generic desert, generic jungle, generic mine cart area. Like, that was just like, where am I? What does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, why am I doing this?
Why am I fighting a random pelican, a random angry sheep, and a weird desert? Like, these enemies made no sense.
And then there's Koopa Troopas and Goombas everywhere. It's like, where are these Mario characters mixed in with just randomness?
Like, where's the Donkey Kong characters and where's like the Sonic enemies and the other?
Yeah, they could have at least put in enemies from the I don't know, the characters that they used.
Like, no, we're just gonna have Mario and a bunch of random crap.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I have seen a video where somebody modded like the I don't really remember what stage, and it basically it looked like Green Hill Zone running through on Subspace.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say about the whole people reviewing Subspace more often. Have you ever seen the Runaway guys?
You talking about the enemies that went away from you?
No, the YouTube channel.
No.
It's made up of all the big the 4 big Let's Players, like Nintendo Capri Sun and dang it, I can't remember all their names.
That's okay.
But it's like all those guys got together and did a Let's Play of Brawl Subspace. So that was pretty cool.
I'll have to watch that. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, they all made a channel together.
I actually haven't watched Nintendo Capri Sun in a long time, but I know that guy is a really good Let's player.
Yeah.
I was gonna say was that one other thing that tipped me off in joining Subspace, I'm gonna say, was like, you know, you see Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and then you see the Koopas and Goombas stealing their bananas, and it's like, and then Bowser had the bananas, and it's like, why in the world did Bowser steal his bananas? It's like they don't explain why, and then like it's just like, come on, Nintendo. I mean, I know Shigeru Miyamoto does not really care for Donkey Kong Country, but dang it, everyone loves that game. You need to give tribute to it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't like the game.
If you're gonna have Mario characters stealing bananas, you need to explain why. And how come nobody talked? I wish the characters talked.
I was really hoping that at least Snake would talk, cause like, yeah,
for real. He at one point he was like, well, he did say it's showtime or whatever, and he said like,
I know, it's like all he says is it's showtime.
Yeah,
the only time you ever hear him like talk is during the codec sequences.
Yeah,
those were awesome. I really liked the codec, but still, Subspace was really disappointing. It was like the most disappointing part.
Like a lot of like senseless fighting would have been neglected if they were able to talk.
Yeah.
Like there wouldn't have been as much senseless fighting against Nintendo heroes if they could talk.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But I was just really hoping that like, you know, we'd see like King K. Rool or something, but they don't want to do that for some reason.
No, we want King TDT.
because I'm Sakurai and we gotta have all the Kirby characters in here, which is fine, but still, like, why can't you like make other people happy?
Yeah. Yeah. Why couldn't we have just slowly went into it and just added Meta Knight and then King DDD later, instead of being like King DDD and Meta Knight together?
Well, it's not, I don't really mind that. I just
Yeah.
I don't really like how Meta Knight's like really like his moveset's really powerful and everything. You can own with that pretty well if you know how to use them right. Anyway, let's get back on to
back to what we were actually doing.
Okay, next model import. Right here we have Chicken Little and Pac-Man.
OMG, a chicken!
Didn't think you'd see
That
that.
is the greatest thing ever.
I haven't never seen the movie, but
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
was it any good?
It was pretty funny. I think that shield thing that he's holding is supposed to be, well, I mean, of course it's the shield, but I think what it's supposed to be is that little alien. I don't even know. People that've seen it know what I'm talking about. It's some kind of like little alien mirror or something.
Reflector?
The shield that he's holding is like a nope, other.
Is that like a baseball
that
like
thing.
bat connected together? Or... Like, does he play baseball or something?
I think they, and they like this shield thing that he's holding. There's like an alien spaceship.
Yeah, I was wondering where he got why his sword is like a
that is kind of weird though, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and then random hook shot.
You know, it's really weird. Like the first people have been making these like Kingdom Hearts